There's always that student. The one who walks into class looking completely relaxed. The one who never seems stressed. Yet somehow, their name is always at the top of the results. Everyone says they're naturally smart. But what if they're not? What if the real difference isn't talent? It's a system? A system that makes studying easier, remembering faster, and getting better grades with less wasted time. So in this video, we're going to steal the exact playbook of that student. Tip 1. They don't force themselves to study. They make their brain want to. Here's something nobody tells you. Your brain isn't lazy. It's efficient. If something feels boring, your brain assumes it isn't important. That's why opening your textbook can feel harder than scrolling Instagram for an hour. So instead of relying on motivation, that student changes the game before they even start. First, connect every chapter to something you already care about. Love football? Think of teamwork when learning biology. Love business? Treat economics like building a company. Love gaming? History becomes the biggest strategy game ever played. Your brain remembers connections, not isolated facts. One tiny trick almost nobody uses. Before opening your book, write down one question you genuinely want answered. Instead of reading to finish a chapter, your brain starts reading to solve a mystery. Curiosity beats willpower every time. But now you've got another problem. Even if you finally enjoy studying, how do you stop forgetting everything 2 days later? That's where the next habit changes everything. Tip 2. They don't read more. Most students think memory works like a camera. Read something enough times, and eventually it sticks. It doesn't. Your brain keeps information it believes you'll actually need again. That's why top students constantly prove to their brain, this information matters. Here's how. Stop highlighting everything. Instead, close the book. Ask yourself, what do I remember? Whatever you can't explain, that's exactly what you need to review. This is called active recall. And it's one of the most researched learning techniques ever tested. Next, use spaced repetition. Review tomorrow. Then 3 days later. Then 1 week later. Then 1 month later. Each review takes less time than the previous one, while making forgetting dramatically harder. Another trick. Chunk information. Don't memorize 20 random facts. Group them into 3 meaningful ideas. Your brain stores patterns far better than isolated details. Here's my favorite. Turn facts into ridiculous mental pictures. Need to remember a process? Imagine it happening inside your own house. Need to remember vocabulary? Create an absurd story connecting every word. The stranger the image, the harder it is to forget. And finally, protect your memory. Sleeping 5 hours after studying is like pressing delete on part of your hard work. Sleep isn't time away from learning. It's when learning actually becomes permanent. Now imagine combining great focus with a memory that actually lasts. You're already ahead of most students. But the next habit is where top students save hours every single week. Tip 3. They don't study longer. They make every minute count. There's a reason some students study for 8 hours and still feel unprepared, while another student studies for 2 hours and walks into the exam confident. The difference? One student is collecting hours. The other is building understanding. Because studying is not about how long you sit at a desk. It's about what your brain does while you're there. And top students understand one powerful idea. Second, they become their own teacher. Here's a challenge. Pick any topic you're studying. Now explain it out loud as if you're teaching someone who knows nothing. No complicated words. No memorized sentences. Just simple explanations. Because if you truly understand something, you can make it simple. If you can't explain it simply, you probably only recognize it. Third, they use focused study sprints. Most students don't have a concentration problem. They have a distraction cycle. 5 minutes studying. Checking messages. Opening another tab. Watching one video, then wondering why 3 hours disappeared. Top students protect their attention. They use focused blocks. 25 to 50 minutes of complete concentration. Then a short recovery break. No endless scrolling. No notifications. Just rest. But because you've been studying the wrong way. Here's what the students who always score high actually do. The 5-minute rule. Before opening any book, write down everything you already remember about the topic. Even if it's only 2 lines. Your brain learns faster when it tries to recall first instead of reading first. Micro tip: never start by reading. Start by remembering. The 1 mistake equals 1 mark rule. Every wrong question is worth 1 future mark. Top students don't get upset when they make mistakes. They collect them. 1 notebook. 1 page per chapter. Only mistakes. Before every exam, revise that notebook instead of the entire textbook. Study with a timer, not motivation. Forget waiting until you feel like studying. Set a 45-minute timer. Promise yourself you'll work until it rings. That's it. Your brain loves clear finish lines. Secret number 4, stop highlighting everything. If your page looks like a rainbow, congratulations. You've highlighted nothing. Highlight only information that would make you lose marks if you forgot it. Everything else should be tested with questions. So if a small creator made you smile, taught you something, or earned your attention, hit subscribe. It costs you nothing, but it could mean everything to them. What's one study habit that changed your grades? Comment down below.